Is there a heaven for a coon? Grift for supremacy. Our family is home. Shout to Carmelo Anthony. Supremacy tariffs. What's going on with KFC? Now, the coons are not going to go live about this issue that's going on in North Texas that has been colorized. Yeah, is there a heaven for a coonist? You know, you see Jason Whitlock, Tatum, what's that cross-eyed guy? Charleston White. You see a bunch of people coming out for coonism. But is there a heaven for coons? Is there a heaven for coons? Is there a heaven for people that lie about the truth based on race? Is there a heaven for the coons? Grift for supremacy. You see Ringo TV and a bunch of people grifting for supremacy, cooning for supremacy, but it's not paying. Supremacy tariffs. And KFC, are they eating people? We're gonna get into it. It's not gonna be a lot. It's not gonna be a long live stream. Not be a long live stream at all. Yeah. Yeah, what up, Queen? Let me drop this link right quick. Let me drop this link real quick. Drop the link real quick. Let me drop this. Hello? Yes, who it is. Anyway, but so I'm not getting to it right. Is there a heaven for a coon? Now we have a white Mexican nationalist.
Racist for having their views. That's why you get paid. And that's why I don't, because I didn't have the privilege of being born black. I was born white. So there's a limit on what I can say. And by the way, you are a token. Hey, Jason, you're a token. You are in conservative media as a black guy that can confer upon white people the dignity of not being called a racist for having their views. That's why you get paid. And that's why I don't, because I didn't have the privilege of being born black. I was born white. So there's a
So he's lying about being born white. He was born half white, half Mexican. He's a tether, right? And what happens is there a heaven for a coon? What happened to the Christian nationalist movement? Is there a heaven for a coon? See, he's hiding behind Kanye.
Who, Nick?
No, Nick Fuentes is hiding behind Kanye and Candace Owens
How?
because he's hiding. Because think about it, right? When he
Mhm.
went to the Jews initially and was talking his trash, he had to go with Kanye or Candace Owens.
Oh, he was riding that way.
Yeah, exactly, right. So is there a heaven for a coon? So
He think he white,
he's cooning, and Jason Whitlock cooning.
but he think he white.
He thinks he's white. Yes, he does.
The limit on what I can say. There's a limit on what I can say without being penalized in the so-called free marketplace of ideas. And everybody knows it. Everybody knows it. Everybody knows. And everybody's sick of it, especially in the conservative space, that blacks have had it easy.
See, I thought the conservative space was about God and country. Well, shout out to Underground. Shout out to the Underground. Ty City in the building. Shout out to him. Shout out to him in the building. Right?
So I said, you need to unblock me.
I don't have you blocked.
I said Ty City.
No, he can't unblock you because you might be cutting up, all right? Which is right. So you talk about God and you talk about conservatism. Is there a heaven for a coon? I thought that Christianity, the blessings of our Savior, was to reach the all corners of the earth. When did God or when did Christianity have a nationality?
When it came time to get that content creator money.
No, God doesn't have a nationality. Christianity is supposed to reach across the earth, the four corners of the earth. Why are we now making God or making Christianity a nation or nationalist?
Christianity is
And
the
I
white
don't doubt
man's
that
religion.
he's a sincere person. I'm sure he's a sincere person. I'm sure he's genuine. But you are playing by a different set of rules, pal. You have training wheels on. You think you've earned it? Everything you have. Take a look around at your studio, your contract, your employees. If you said the stuff that you said as a white person, your ass would be fucking gone.
I mean, he got a point.
It's shot to Tessie Red, right? It's shot. And so if he were to say these things as a black man, he would be gone. Imagine a black man saying the things that Nick Fuentes is saying. Wouldn't he
What are
be
you talking
gone?
about? The manosphere say this shit all the time. They still here.
No, well, the manosphere they've been trying to cancel the manosphere. They have spoken against the manosphere. They have content creators that despite the manosphere. It looks like Nick Fuentes is able to come in with manosphere talking points as a supposed white Christian, and he's not a white Christian. He's Mexican. He's probably a Catholic, and hide behind these ideologies.
What he hiding though?
He's
Ain't he a
hiding
racist?
behind Kanye. What up, Smitty? He hiding behind Kanye. He hiding up under Kanye. He hiding up under Kanye and Candace Owens. Right? You hear him say, I got black friends.
And everybody knows that. You're on Blaze hosting E. Michael Jones.
The Blaze, Glenn Beck. These are white men that are mad that these are supposed white men that are mad that they are cut out of finance. They're hiding behind God because they want finance. They don't love God. They love money.
Talking about the Jews, it's a good fucking thing you're black, because if you weren't, you would have been fired like Elijah Schaffer. You would have been fired like every other white person. Everybody knows that. Take a good look at everything around you, because you did not compete to get that. You got it because people feel sorry. People don't want to be called racist.
Didn't
They
Candace
feel
Owens get
sorry.
fired for that? She black.
Candace Owens did not get fired. She got let go with a severance package. The thing about it is, he's trying to hide. See, people like this love to hide behind Christianity. Jason Whitlock is also hiding behind Christianity. They love to hide behind the Lord because they have worldly dominance in mind. He's doing the same thing as a Kanye would do. Matter of fact, Kanye is who signed him.
They need a black person to give them credibility. And if you can't see that, then you're just as ignorant as BLM. If you can't see that, if you can't be honest with yourself about that, you're just as ignorant as the marchers. As a matter of fact, you are as ignorant as the marchers. Just another ignorant crybaby. And you know what? I have no hatred. I really don't. I'm a little bit frustrated with the fact that people are going to challenge my credibility based on what I say, knowing what I've sacrificed, what has happened to me, what has happened to my family. And I'm not trying to play the world's smallest violin, but my sacrifice has been considerable.
All he has sacrificed is spreading racial division and hatred based in his false Christianity. He's not even a Christian. He calls himself a Catholic. He prays to multiple saints. He prays to Saint Mary, the Janocracy. He prays to St. Paul. He prays to all kinds of saints. He's a Catholic. He's not a Christian. Is there a heaven for a coon? Because Christians, a lot of white Christians, a lot of Mexican Christians are backing him. He's not even a Christian. He's a Catholic. He prays to multiple saints.
I have had a considerably more difficult go than almost anybody, because I was willing to tell the truth before it's fashionable about Israel, about race, about globalization, about a wide variety of subjects. Ever since I was 18 years old, I have been censored. I have been financially blacklisted, had to endure financial hardship. I've been targeted. My family's been targeted. So for somebody to come and challenge my credibility or whether I'm being honest, it's totally outrageous. I have no hatred in my heart for people. I have no hatred in my heart for anybody, for that matter. and not for a group based on their race. And I have friends from all different races. It's not hatred. You know, we can't play that card all the time and bitch about racism every single time.
Who is his friends from all races? Is he making a religious argument or a racist argument? Who is his friends from all races?
I got a question.
Hmm?
Are you saying that Nick is a coon?
Yes.
Oh wow.
Yes. Nick is a coon, just like Hood Conservative is a coon, Truism is a coon, SKC is a coon, um, Free Zone be cooning, Hood Conservative cooning. So we've always talked about black coons. Let's talk about white coons. They use black people to serve their so-called righteousness. This is the reason why he says I have black friends.
Nick got black friends. That's funny.
Well, I have no hatred in my heart for anybody, for that matter, and not for a group based on their race. And I have friends from all different races. It's not hatred. You know, we can't play that card all the time and bitch about racism every single time. With that being said, and it's important to clarify that because you don't want to be typecast as the angry white man that's trying to gin up. I'm not trying to gin up racial resentment. I'm really not. I'm trying to tell you how white people feel. And I'm trying to tell you the truth. And here's the truth of the matter.
How can a Mexican tell me about how white people feel? I know that there has been a black and white issue in this country since its inception. That is your checkerboard. That is your chessboard. And the thing about it is, there's no heaven for a coon. There's no heaven for a coon like Nick Fuentes that hangs out with Kanye while complaining about white people and Jews. There's no heaven for a Christian black man that hangs out with white people and Jews, but fails to look out for black people. There's no savior in being a coon. What up, Ski Mask? There's no savior in being a coon. Like he can sit here and try to placate to the issues that pretty much he's making the same he's making the same argument that black people will make against white Jews or white people. He right now Nick Fuentes is black facing, and there's no heaven for him in that because he is not that. How are you going to have our argument with your face trying to be a white guy, but you really half Mexican? Really, what you're doing is you're suffering from confusion. And Confucius was a it was more than reality. It was a religion. Confucius came before Hinduism.
Well, is he confused or is he just grifting?
He's both. The confusion and the fact that he knows he's confused is the reason why he's able to grift and make the money he's able to make. Just like Jason Whitlock, he's the same. These are peas of a pie arguing with each other.
White people are just fucking done. We're done with the excuses. We're done with the white guilt. We are done with crybaby, ethnic narcissist black people that cannot handle an adult conversation about race. We're done.
White people have been crashing out about Carmelo Anthony. White people, and that's just why the coons have went silent. Second Amendment, protection, God's law, God's country is being questioned under white supremacy. The Chinese people are even questioning white supremacy. Donald Trump is going to have to take tariffs up to 500% for the supremacy of white people to be felt. Italian people no longer make trousers. They no longer make suits. They no longer make your silk ties. And the silk that they got that shit from came from Indian, Asian, and black people. So the hierarchy of production, religion, faith, production came out of black people.
We pay up the ass in property taxes not to live near these people. We work hard. We pay our taxes. We go to work. We work our fingers to the bone to create a good quality of life for ourselves and for our families. And it has been ceaselessly sabotaged for decades by these fucking animals. And by that, I don't mean every black person. I mean these predators. I mean these opportunists. I mean these adolescents. Where are the parents? Where's the community now?
Now we find out that Carmelo Anthony came from a two-parent household. His family did not speak on social media. His family did not do interviews. His family took care of their child. Now, white, evil America that hides behind Christianity. Y'all hide behind Judeo-Christianity. Judeo-Christianity is just Jewish Christianity. How can we whitewash Christianity? How can we put Jesus in flip-flops driving a Volkswagen punch buggy and be cool again doing drugs, forgiving you for all your sins? Y'all have monetized religion. The Catholics, the Christians, and even the black AME and AME Zion and CME church has monetized Christianity under white supremacy. Y'all didn't care about God. Y'all cared about the money. That's the reason why money is the root of all evil. The love of money.
You say it's the love of money.
Evil. The love of it. And see, he loves money so much that this white boy, this fake white boy, this Mexican, is going to hide behind Christianity, righteousness, and what's right. And that is what the conservative party has been doing. They've been hiding behind God, Christianity, faith, family, taking monetary gains for your faith and family, good works. They've been hiding behind good while doing evil.
Where are they? I'm talking about these young adolescent men black men that film themselves running over a physics professor on his bike in New Mexico, laughing and kill him. I'm talking about the young black men that break into 20 businesses in Downers Grove overnight and loot the cash registers. I'm talking about the teen takeovers, the gangbangers. We don't want to live near this stuff anymore. And we all know what's going on. We all know who's doing it. We all know what it is. And we're sick and tired of black people not being able to be honest about it, not being able to take any responsibility. It's always someone else's fault. It's always some white person's fault. It's racism, it's poverty, it's the culture, it's the New Deal, the Great Society, it's Lyndon Johnson, it's the Democrats. You know what? No, I think it's you. I think it's just you.
What up? Oh, what the hell happened to Pastor? All right, I'm gonna look at the chat till he come back because I don't know what the hell going on. He got uncut underground. Hey, Hurricane, how you doing? He said, "Why y'all screaming on this innocent white man for no reason?"
Now
he
you saw when I brought up that live stream of this white guy that ran from the cops, DI, and they had to come get him with it. And they had to truck. With the truck. You seen that, right?
Yeah.
But see, these white people and these FWAs are so innocent. They don't do nothing wrong. They don't commit no crimes. They don't do anything wrong. And that is their faith and that is their religion.
Their faith and their religion is they don't do no wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's crazy. That is the story that they tell. Most violent crimes is committed by white folks, but okay.
I see that look in her eyes. She wanna hop in a ride. I said you what you or you not. I said you what you or you not. They telling me that I'm a stand. I'm acting manic. They say I'm obsessed with the Hebrews, but am I wild for my Jews though? Let me get up over Twitter.
Oh, that's an AI video.
Got a shrine in my bedroom. Got some bagels like Jesus. Why the fuck would you not be Jewish? Why the fuck would you not be Jewish? Went to the delis and got me some lots. When they got me a dreidel, I ate the juice for my socks. I picked the juice for my clocks. They just don't understand me. I'm that boy, that's a groupie. They don't plan me. Cause all my verses Joe praising before I go to sleep. She wanna spit on my dreidels. She wanna spit on my dreidels. She wanna spit on my dreidels. She wanna spin on my dreidels. She wanna spin on my dreidels.
She wanna spin on my dreidels. That's crazy.
Yeah. She wanna spin on my dreidels because like Kim Kardashian was fucking with Kanye because she thought he was a black Jew.
She wanna spin on my dreidels. She wanna spin on my dreidels. I see that look in her eyes. She wanna hop in a ride. I said you what you or you not. I said you what you.
And because the religious Jews have attacked Kanye, he's attacking his Jewish affiliations. So he's still down with the Jews, but he is trying to make them accept him again.
She wanna spin on my dreidels. 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 I see that look in her eyes. She wanna hop in a ride. I said you what you or you not. I said you what you or you.
What color is he wearing? He's wearing purple. Purple is the color of royalty, purple and gold. That's the color of the Qs. Q Fasai. Omega Sci-Fi, right? So, Queen, what color the cues were?
Purple and gold.
Purple and gold. What colors you wearing right now?
I thought that it was pink, but okay, it's purple, and he got a gold chain on.
That shirt is purple.
The shirt purple.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
He's wearing purple and he's wearing purple and gold. Omega Sci-Fi.
okay.
Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. This is all religious, and there's no heaven for a coon because God, because money is his God. There's the reason why there's no heaven for hood conservative. You're not going to heaven. Free zone Lou, I love you, my nigga, but you're not going to heaven. Truism, no heaven for you, nigga. SKC, no heaven for you. Angry snowman, you poor white man, no heaven for you. Flow state, no heaven for you. All you, there's no heaven for you niggas, yo, because y'all, there's no heaven for a poor man or a rich man. The pathway is narrow and you niggas don't make it.
She wanna spit on my dreidels. 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 I see that look in her eyes. She wanna hop in the ride. I said you a true or you not. I said you a true or you not. They telling me that I'm a stand. I'm acting manic. They say I'm obsessed with the Hebrews, but am I wild for my Jews though? Let me get off of a Twitter. I'm on a tour to read up. Got a shrine in my bedroom. Got some bagels I teamed up. Why the fuck would you not be Jewish? Why the fuck would you not be Jewish? Went to the gullies and got me some lies. When they got me a dreidel, I ate the juice for my socks. I picked the juice for my clocks. They just don't understand me. I'm that boy that's a groupie. They don't plan me. Cause all my verses Joe praising before I go to sleep. She wanna spit on my dreidels. She wanna spit on my dreidels. She wanna spit on my dreidels. She wanna spit on my dreidels.
Where you find it?
I mean, it's obvious. I mean, because the only reason why they are letting this black man come out with all this propaganda against them is so that the ADL can use that. Kanye, Candace Owens are both part of working for the greater society. So is there a heaven for coons?
So ain't no coon heaven.
No, so conservative,
Mhm.
conservative, Ringo TV, and all these black men were up here wanting Carmelo Anthony to go to jail for life or
Why?
receive the death penalty.
Well, he can't get no death penalty because he's a minor.
No, no, no,
So
no, 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 no. That's how bad these fake Christian blacks, these fake Hebrew or these fake Jewish or these hiding behind religion, but they're evil blacks hate.
yeah, that's crazy. The death penalty?
The
That's a
death
bit
penalty.
extreme.
Mm-hmm. And that came from a lot of these blacks that said that they love Jesus. They came from a lot of these blacks, like Ringo TV was a Hebrew Israelite at one time, wasn't he?
Oh hell, I don't remember shit.
And
It was
he
a
was
long
a
time
Hebrew
ago.
Israelite. Now, 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 he's a real Christian. But as a real Christian, he wants Metcalf to die. He wants this young man to die.
Why they want him to die though?
Because they think if this young man don't die, it'll take away they power.
Take away who power?
Theirs.
The coons?
Yeah.
So they want him to die so they can lose power?
Look, here we go.
I'm trying to keep up. Oh, that's why you quiet. You looking for something. Okay.
I love how every single side hustle expert says the same damn thing. Start a YouTube channel. Sell.
I'm saying on social media, a lot of the content creators are pushing hate. And it just shows our hypocrisy. When you think about it, it shows our hypocrisy in the whole situation because you have a young man, he commits murder, he brings a knife, people talking about self-defense. When you study the laws of self-defense in Texas,
down here in Texas, you can protect your property and your neighbor's property. Self-defense down here is real because you can protect yourself and put somebody down. People respect each other. This is a fake. This is a person hiding behind Christianity. Ringo, you a bitch ass nigga.
Carmelo's situation don't add up to what you can use deadly force. In order to use deadly force would have to be coming after you in order for you to use deadly force. He could have used force in terms of restraining or fighting if it need be to protect himself, but to use deadly force.
That's not true.
No, what is force? Force is deadly. So let me tell you something. So force is deadly. So Queen, if you were to come at me forcefully and I uppercut your ass in the chin, that force was deadly, right?
Yeah.
Because I meant to knock your ass out for coming at me, right?
I would assume so.
Exactly. So if you are coming at me and I do, so I like the fact that these conservatives that fake to be Christians are saying that they don't believe in force, but they believe in David and Goliath. You're a fake Christian. Do you believe in David and do you believe in David and Goliath, or do you believe or do you believe in principalities of in America? Because this was a smaller young man being attacked by a larger young man that ended up throwing his rock protection or whatever it is and slaying the evil man. But in America,
Evil giant.
but in the evil giant. But in America, the evil giant can never be a white man. The evil giant is always the big black man. And that's the reason why I'm against even Mr. Fantastic calling himself the big black man, because they will turn that against you and use it as justification and religiously protection to delete you.
No comment.
Force, this is where he's going to have a lot of problems. But the situation that's happening now is that in the black community, man, you guys turn this thing into pure race. If Carmelo Anthony,
Black people did not turn this into pure race. It was Matt Walsh. It was Twitter. It was white supposed Christian conservatives. White Christian conservatives turn this into a racial matter.
Yeah, this I gonna ask you. Why they keep saying it? Because well, I ain't gonna say all, but about 95% of the commentary I've seen on this is folks saying how, he need to go to jail, and they're turning it into a race issue. I haven't seen very many videos of people coming out in
Black
defense.
people are not turning this into a racial issue. Black people are turning this actually into a justice issue. But when black people turn something into a justice issue, it's a racial issue.
Yeah, because black people not supposed to get justice.
We're not.
killed a black kid, would you guys raise money for his defense of self-defense? No, you wouldn't. Nobody would care. The only reason why people are interested is because it was a white kid. So it gives black people the opportunity to express their racism, their hate for white people.
But I think that's only part of the story. That's not true. It gives an opportunity for black people to try to level the playing field.
So he wants black people to feel like that we are racially, monetarily, and physically full of hatred. He wants to take the God out of us and say that we're only here to destroy, kill, and lie and destroy.
So are they saying that justice for black people has always been equal? Is that what they're saying?
I guess that's the lie he's going with. And this is why. And so, do you understand my question? Why I asked this? This is the reason why I asked.
Is there a heaven for a coon?
Is there a heaven for a coon? If you have to do all of this to stay relevant for the devil's internet, this is entertainment. This is the devil's this is the devil's this is the devil's internet. We're not here for we're not here. We're not on this internet. No. We can try to bring God's good grace to this internet. But God ain't with this internet. This is a false entity of truth. God's the truth. This is a false entity of truth. This is man's lie that he uses as propaganda under his under false religion, under false tactics to control the thought process. But we're supposed to sit here and take these internet niggas serious? Nah, nigga, please.
I mean, it's supposed to be entertainment. I
This
suppose.
happens every single day in the black community, where there's a lot of black on black crime, and it's like when you bring up black on black crime, black people don't want to hear it. They're like, well, it's not that.
He likes to bring up black on black crime, but black on black crime has been going down. Black incarcerations period across the board has been going down. But when a black man protects himself, now you have to bring up black on black crime rather than the black man fighting false supremacy. False. A lot of you niggas are false. He was a fake. He was a fake Hebrew. He was a fake Hebrew. He was a fake Israelite. He left the doctrine because he didn't really believe.
That's not the situation. It involves this guy and a white guy who was bullying him, even though you don't have no proof of that. None of you are there to know anything. And why is it that you assume he was being bullied? You forgot that the black kid is also an athlete. You forgot about that. Y'all keep looking at size as if those size means something.
Size means everything. Even if he was an athlete, he's not just trying to fight big boys for no reason. Especially two of them if he's outnumbered. You see how he abandoned Christianity? He abandoned righteousness and he went into he pretty much went to Darwinism.
He banished logic too, because the body of a runner is not the same body of a football player. That's crazy.
Yeah, so he abandoned. So Ringo TV goes up here and says he cares about God, but this nigga is actually using Darwinism, right? On the strongest survive, right? He's using Darwinism, right?
Yeah, it is.
This is Darwinism. This is
Survival of the fittest. Yeah.
survival of the fittest. This is feudalism. But yet he loved, but yet he's a Christian.
It don't mean nothing. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, a lot of you are jumping the gun on this situation, making up excuses, talking about, well, he was being bullied. He was being jumped. Some people said he punched Carmelo. He violated. Y'all just make up stuff with no proof. You don't got no video. You don't got no evidence, but you just assume. And this is sad. And this is what's going to happen in this situation is it's going to be one of them situations of like the O.J. Simpson verdict, where they bring the verdict and then the people go crazy. When they bring that verdict and they put that young man behind bars, a lot of you are going to be crying. A lot of you are going to be crying because
that's a lie. Because in the O.J. Simpson verdict, we felt that we were vindicated. If the glove don't fit, you can't acquit. If Carmelo Anthony was protecting himself, he was protecting himself. Now I'm glad Hood served. Shout out to Underrated and Lena for being here. But I'm glad the Hood served to pulled up because I told them that he was not going to go to jail for the rest of his life or reach the death penalty. I was right on that. And he's not going to receive much jail time. He's going to receive 6 months to a year, time served, and probation 3 to 5 for the knife.
Well, he wasn't on knife. That's the other part.
Well, it actually, we'll see. In Texas, it's considered a blade, but in Texas,
it was a cheap thing.
Hmm?
It was a tent stake for them damn tents they was putting up. That's what he used. That's why I'm like, everybody got all these opinions.
Well, hold on. We're gonna wait on the actual case. If it was a tent stake, then he was definitely justified. He picked something up at the flyby from the attack.
You defend killers, and it's sad. It is sad how the black community.
The black community can't defend themselves. If you're a black person and you defend yourself, you're a killer under these fake Christians. I can't wait on Ty City to do this live stream tonight that he's doing about the fake Christians, the aggressive Christians, the branch of Davidians Christians. These drink the Kool-Aid and kill yourself Christians.
You say the branch Davidians.
Well, I spent a lot of time in Waco, and I talked to a lot of people that actually went to that church.
You went there?
Under those false doctrines. And there's a lot of people that are coons under false doctrines.
Because of their own internalized racism, don't see.
Yes, the church is not in Bill Meade. It's not in Waco. It's actually in Bill Meade. The branch Davidians is not in Waco. It's in It's outside of Bill Meade, Texas.
It still exists?
Yes. A black man is the preacher of the church.
Shut up. I didn't know that. I thought that shit was gone when, they burnt themselves up in their building.
Well, the land and the churches, the land and they built a new church is still there. Yes, I'll matter fact. I'll actually do a video. I'll do a videography of it. I'll go there and video cam it.
Okay.
I'll video cam it for you.
Cool.
I'll do that. I'll video cam it.
Crazy. They thought that man was Jesus. Did you think he was Jesus too, or you was some player for that?
Well, it wasn't about the branch Davidians got attacked because it wasn't about them thinking that they were Jesus. It was about them actually pushing for true religious freedom. And these white people are not asking for religious freedom. Like, religious freedom should not detail killing black people for sport. If that is your religion, then that's terrorism, not a religion.
Yeah.
And the fact that these ultra conservatives have turned terrorism into Christianity is a lie. And I'm glad that true Christianity is showing up to fight for Carmelo Anthony.
Oh, that's who fight for Carmelo Anthony, the true Christian?
Yes, true Christians.
Oh,
false Christians want to beat him, kill him, and subjugate him.
The value in each other. It's like we don't have no honor. There's no morals, no values. We look at the situation and we just want to believe because the kid is black that he could do no wrong. Because the white guy must be a racist.
Ever wondered what your home looks like from space? Enter your address and get a 360-degree satellite view of your home right now. See your city, your street.
People are not even concerned that a life was lost and a mother is mourning. A father is mourning the loss of his kid. Nobody cares. But yet if it happened to us, we cry. If Carmelo Anthony killed one of your sons in the black community, would you be donating? Would you say it was done in self?
I wouldn't raise that black son that will be out here bullying and promoting violence and trying to hurt this young man. Now, if my son did that, I would have to unfortunately live with that pain because I raised that unchristian, devilish child. I raised that unchristian, devilish child. I raised that unchristian, devilish child.
What you, Umar?
Hmm?
You being Umar right now?
Mm-hmm. Repeating myself.
You know his daddy got sexual assault charges.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And his parents were not together, so.
Broken home ass nigga.
Oh, damn. It's not very Christian of you, Pastor.
No, I'm not. I'm judging him from the fruit he come from.
Mm.
I'm judging him from the tree he come from. I'm judging his sorry ass, low maternal IQ mother.
Oh, damn.
So it's time we stop praising these white women just for getting pregnant. You a low IQ mother.
Damn.
You ain't love them white. You ain't love your white sons to give them a Christian loving household. You gave them that KFC humanoid chicken. KFC out here serving chicken that ain't even human. That ain't even chicken. That's human chicken. That's human meat.
What?
Calling it chicken.
Talking about human meat. What you talking about, Pastor?
KFC ain't serving chicken. They serving human meat.
Where they getting the humans from?
The morgues.
Oh, God. I don't want to hear none of this. It's crazy. Well, I'm glad that his bond got reduced. And I hope he gets proper legal representation. And I hope due process brings justice, whatever that may be.
To debut it to you, this is so incredible. This is, ladies and gentlemen, major scientific news just got announced. A huge discovery of one of the largest bodies of water on Earth was just announced. And I have been sent here to debut it to you. This is so incredible. This is science, and you don't question science, like Dr. Fauci said. Science means not questioning. And this is political science you're about to see. Ladies and gentlemen, the U.S. government, our
Poli-sci, political science.
leader, just discovered one of the largest bodies of water on Earth and planted the flag. Let me show you right now. Come with me. It's the first time you're ever going to see this in your life. Look how gorgeous it is. Look at it. It is the Gulf of America world ocean. The entire planet's ocean. It's like
The Gulf of America, world ocean. The world is flat.
planet Earth is now named USA. Behold, the Gulf of America. And it is only worldwide ocean. It's not us, it's the Chi-Coms. We're going to have World Chi-Com Ocean. We're not going to have the Chinese flagon winning things. No.
No, this is more Chinese products. More Chinese products is coming through that ocean.
Look at it. I'm about to be the first American.
He's not. See, he's a pilgrim. Obviously, he wasn't the first American. If there's a young child walking the beach, this that Christopher Columbus shit, that fake Christian shit. There's a child here before you, boy. Am I right?
This the part where I just watched.
To enter the planetary American Ocean. The American Ocean is ours. Yes.
It ain't yours if a child was there. That means their parents were there before you, Christopher Columbus.
Fine, all American. American Gulf of Mexico, right? It is the American. Look at this. Look at this. Incredible to go by. Go. Chi-Com Ocean. We're not going to have the Chinese flagon winning things. No. Look at it. I'm about to be the first American to enter the planetary American Ocean. The American Ocean is ours. Yes. Fine, all American. American Gulf of Mexico, right? It is the American.
The ocean is ours. The ocean is ours. The planetary ocean is ours.
I'm supposed to ask. What's the planetary ocean? What's that?
The planetary ocean is when these bitches. I hate to say that. I hate to say that. I hate to say that. I'm sorry, Queen. But when these hoe ass bitches went to space.
Seen it. I want to see it myself.
1, 2, 3, take us space! Woo! Invite you. Look right behind you. It's okay. You it up there. Flynn, I got you. I got you, Flynn.
When Katy Perry went to space, these bitches lost their faith in God.
They did what?
When Katy Perry went to space, Katy Perry, these bitches when the
Oh, the moon! You guys, I don't have to tell you. Look at the moon. Look. Okay. Look at the moon. Oh my gosh. So much. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's amazing. Oh my God.
We haven't seen it. I want to see it myself.
1, 2, 3, take us space! Woo!
they took these bitches to space. Them hoes did not go to space.
Oh shit.
These bitches don't love God.
Not they don't love God.
You look right behind you. It's okay. You it up there. Flynn, I got you. I got you, Flynn. Oh, the moon! You guys, I don't have to tell you. Look at the moon. Look.
Okay. Look at the moon. Oh my gosh. So much. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's amazing. We haven't seen
Them bitches don't love God. Them bitches don't love God. Up there talking about they in space and shit. Bitch, you get the fuck out of here. Look at this shit. Look, this shit is bad. This shit is horrible. These women went to space in a flying dildo. No, look at this shit. 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 There's a flying dildo. 6 women went into space on a flying dildo, and Gayle King and Katy Perry were part of the shit. This shit is disgusting work. That's what I mean. These bitches have lost faith in God.
Oh my God. I didn't know people could just take random flights to space.
Niggas just go to space. And Kanye really loved Jesus. Love God. Look at this, right? Look at this, right?
The hell?
Yeah, Tesla, the real white supremacist, and Kanye practicing some Christian humiliation. Real talk.
Oh, it is the 15th of March, ain't it?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
No, it's April. It ain't March. I'm in the wrong month. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder how much it costs to take a ride to space. Shit. Me
You
go.
niggas ain't going to space.
Some of our family judges, some of our family don't want to see us to go, but we're gonna be together regardless, and y'all gonna hate that.
Yeah,
You know what
I mean,
I'm
my
saying?
grandmother before she passed, she was against it. Like she didn't want me to be with a short person, but
You ain't gotta say all that on the camera.
a short person. Same thing, right?
People don't like that for to use that word or the word. Like, you don't have to.
A short guy.
Your grandma ain't.
Somebody's shorter than
You
me.
ain't worry about her. Right? Some of our family judges, some of our family don't want to see us to go, but we're gonna be together regardless, and y'all gonna hate that.
Yeah,
You know what
I
I'm
mean, my
saying?
grandmother before she passed, she was against it. Like she didn't want me to be with a short person, but
You ain't gotta say all that on the camera.
a short person. Same thing, right?
People don't like that for to use that word or the word. Like, you don't have to.
A short guy.
Your grandma ain't.
Somebody's shorter than
You
me.
ain't worry about her. Right? Some of our family judges, some of our family don't want to see us to go, but we're gonna be together regardless, and y'all gonna hate that.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
I mean, my
saying?
grandmother before she passed, she was against it. Like she didn't want me to be with a short person, but
You ain't gotta say all that on the camera.
a short person. Same thing, right?
People don't like that for to use that word or the word. Like, you don't have to.
A short guy.
Your grandma ain't.
Somebody's shorter than
You
me.
ain't worry about her.
Shout out to all my short king ass midget niggas. Y'all have a blessed one. God does not love coons. Conservative, you're not getting to heaven because you practice idolatry. You practice whiteism over Godism. So hood, conservative, hoodism, truism. You were free zone, SKC, y'all niggas not going to heaven. Y'all niggas going to hell. Y'all have a blessed one. Y'all niggas not going to heaven.